Regina Daniels in London. No wonder Barnett is really furious and posting all of these long stories and complaining and cheering Layla and all of that. And right now, Layla's head is on the moon because she's feeling like Barnett. Don't worry. 7 to 5 they load. But anyways, let's look at this post that Regina Daniels did where she was wearing the white suit outfit that she said was from her brand. Okay, she said Reggie Official. And then we'll get into some of the posts that she made from London. Remember, all this while Paned had been traveling with Regina Daniels, they always go in Saudi Arabia, this one, that one. He never took her to places where people will kind of give him this side eye, like, Grandpa, what are you doing with a woman that is old enough to be your granddaughter as a wife? Well, I know they finished for this life. Okay, so here I have this. So let's so that's Regina Daniels wearing her the beautiful white suit. So she said, okay, she said your back go your back and your spinal cord go break carrying my weight. Guess I have got enough unposted pictures to start a documentary, but life decided to throw me into a season finale. Should I just post them all out or should I just post them all out of order and call it emotional healing therapy? LOL. Because clearly my enemies are plotting in 4K type shit. You know, she loves to say that. I don't know what is it with Gen Zs and this type shit, but she's always saying that. Okay, so moving on to the next thing I want us to look at here is Regina Daniels in Louis Vuitton shop. Okay, as you can see, I don't know the reflection. Yes, so you can see the Louis Vuitton bag here, Regina Daniels in their store, in Louis store, and it is several photos. So let me see if I can do this, and yeah. So you see Louis, and you know she having a seafood. Okay, that looks like a giant lobster. Anyway, she's having fun in London, and yes, you can see it in the caption there. London, 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 Mayfair, London, an official out. She said, from my gallery to you, and she posted this one. So let's go to the next one. The next one is her sitting down. I don't know if it's a restaurant or where is that, but okay, here we go. So that's Regina Daniels sitting down, and it's several photographs too, if you can see. You see that? Several photographs of her just doing her thing, and Paned is really fired up right now. Oh man. Anyway, she said, as I define my way at the same time I did my lane type shit. She will always round up everything she's saying with type shit. But anyway, she said she's finding her way, she's doing it. You can see her drinking tea with maybe her family members here and just having fun time in London, you know. Yes, you can see she posting several photographs of herself, and we can see. Okay, so and she did post a lot to her story also about this, her being in London and having fun. So that does make sense. Okay, that makes sense why Paned came out today and he was writing that long historic write-up about, oh, how Leila Cherani is this, she's impatient, she's that one, she's this, she's that. It's not Leila that was 5 minutes ago was fighting. I say 5 minutes ago because it's not too long ago. It's just few weeks ago that she was bantering word with Regina Daniels back and forth and all of those things that are not necessary. And this just goes to show you. So Ned didn't want to come out and do the banter after a few messages that he sent people like Kemi Olun lawyer, and then moving on to the next few bloggers that were posting some nonsense things that didn't make sense that he was resharing on his official page. Anywhere that anybody was telling him the truth, he didn't see those posts. But the posts where they were telling him the truth, he made sure to share those ones. So, of course, one can understand that he really thought that she would not last this long before returning home. But instead, she stayed in that Lagos and didn't go back to Abuja from Lagos, what we know now is that she has gone from Lagos to London to whatever, have fun, chill out, do whatever she's there for, and she will be back. And she's posting about her business, just going about her day like, Omo, I no send you. And I think one more thing that he thought he would use, which was obvious from the beginning. They said he did it to, what's the other lady he was with? I don't remember her name right now, where they said he held the kids. He was talking about this, the same drug abuse and all of this whole thing. So I think Regina Daniels already knew that he would want to hold the kids down and not let her have the kids. So she just didn't bother saying anything and just went about her day. You see, one thing with life is, I feel like when people have issues in their marriages, they always make this mistake where, they're always the wicked one. The one that is always at fault, that is always wicked, will be the one that want to use the children as leverage against the other person. But children are humans and they will grow up. Sometimes if you feel like you're in a space where it is no longer healthy for you or whatever, and they're threatening, oh, my children stays here, the children will not go anywhere, leave them with the children. Posterity will judge them. Not only that, someday those children will grow up and you will get to tell your own side of the story. And they will hear from the mother, they will hear from the father, and they can table both. You can even get to confront the both of them. Let the mother sit, let the father sit, and table everything that has happened and how it was not your choice, but it happened, it happened. So instead of you to go crazy in a marriage that is not working, I think she did the best thing by going to make sure that she's okay and everything. And then it's going to be what's going to be. Either she would maybe take him to court. The court, I believe, would rule that they both get 50-50 custody. But if he wants to make a big deal, the same thing that Femi Fani Kayode did, right? But today, the lady, she gets to see the kids, and those kids will grow. They will grow. Before you know, it's 18 years and above. And once the kids are 18 years, you can control. You can tell them who they want to see and who they're not going to see. You can tell them who they have to be in a relationship with or who they will not be in a relationship with. Some of them will even change to transgender, change to non-binary. Whatever they want to do, they are of age, okay? They can do it. So from 18 to 21, you explain yourselves. Why am I saying this? A lot of people, women and men, it can go both ways, okay, are stuck in very toxic marriages because of the children. Look, if you have gotten to the point where you know that your life is at risk, you know that your health and your peace of mind and everything else, and this person is threatening, oh, the children stays here, leave them with the kids. Leave them with the kids. When the time is right, the children will hear your own side of the story and they will most definitely understand. And you know one thing you cannot hide, a wicked person will always be a wicked person. A bad person will always be a bad person, and there is always evidence that follows. So somebody like Ned that has done this to Regina Daniel, before Regina Daniels, he had done it to the other one. Then when Leila had issues with him, that she returned back to Morocco, the same thing, he was bashing her, accusing and everything, and somehow they were able to, but it is the same pattern. So for those that are busy screaming, because I see sometimes when Regina Daniel posts, people will be talking about, you're not going to go have your kids, you're not going to go and take care of your kids. Let her be alive. Because if you're dead, you're dead. Those children will not even have you. They will not be able to come to the grave and dig you up and do anything with your bones. So it's better that you go far away from the toxic man or from the toxic woman and get yourself better. And then when the kids are grown, they will find you. They will find you. Always make sure that you are okay for your children. So I see that she going to London really, really made him to go ballistic. It really drove him wild. But Regina Daniels keep getting better, because the way he came online and started talking about, oh, you're taking drugs, you're doing this, you're doing that, that's not somebody that wish you well. A man that can come out and bash his wife, and keep talking bad about his wife to people, talking bad about, that is not a man. That is you living with the devil. Okay, that is you living with the devil, because such people will keep plotting behind your back to destroy you.